Sideways?
Sideways.
Yeah, I think
It's
we've
got to be sideways.
had that the last couple times.
Gee whiz.
There's like that little rotate button at the top.
Hello, everyone.
There's the flip.
Hold on.
Flip count.
There's not a rotate.
Flip.
That's going to flip the camera around the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we laying on the side, folks? Let us know. If you're here and we are live, let us know. If we are not live and we are not here and you are not here, let us know.
Orientation is left. Rotate device back.
Alright.
It only likes vertical.
There we go. Yep. Hold that for now.
Sure. All right.
There you go. Give me a second.
Fly Fisher 08 says hello, Roy and Jess. Hello. Kurt Wilhelm, yes. Fly Fisher, yes, you are sideways.
Yay.
Okay. Well, apparently YouTube only likes to do mobile lives vertically now.
Apparently.
Apparently.
We tried to set it up horizontal.
We did.
Alright, here we are.
We have to scoot real close.
Have to go real close.
We got the captain in the back.
We do. We got the captain in the back. Let me just scooch her over here just a fuzz. Sorry, folks. Low budget stream tonight. We should have went with the cameras.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Can you see okay? Yes.
Yep, I can see that.
Scooch over a little bit. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to another Friday Night Live here at Crisis Centered Ironworks. Jessica and I are both feeling a little bit under the weather this evening, so we're going to keep it fairly short this evening. We're only going to go for about an hour. At least that's the plan anyhow, is to go for about an hour. And then, we got an Anvil to give away, and we got some stickers to give away. So we did want to take and do that for everyone this evening. But yeah, we kind of came down with some crud this week, and so
I'm fighting that.
yeah, it's went through the whole household now. So it's went through all of our kids, and yeah, then it finally caught up to Jess and I. So yep.
Yep.
So Ken Foster said yes, sideways. Hopefully we're not still sideways. Hopefully we're vertical now, and everyone might have to rotate your screens or jump out and jump back in if your screens haven't reset. But apparently YouTube doesn't like doing horizontal lives anymore from phones because Jessica set it up twice like that, and it didn't give it horizontal as an option apparently. So
well, that's good to know. It wasn't just me being a dysfunctional camera operator.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it.
Yep. Oh. Danimals Creations Adventure says, do the giveaways now that the chat number is low. That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Wow, you have better far sight than I do because I cannot see the comments very
Yeah,
well from
near
here.
sight is hard for me,
Yeah.
whereas far sight's a little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
Sheepdog 134, hello from New Hampshire. Well, hello. All the way from northern Michigan. See here. It does take me a little bit to focus in on them.
We could
So
probably pull it a little closer.
maybe get them a little closer.
Yeah.
Hide the cat.
Yeah.
Let's bring this up.
Earthquake!
There we go. Still didn't hide the cat. There you go.
There.
Can you see a little bit better now?
Yes.
There
I
we
can
go.
See better. Yep.
Oi.
Sonora Slinger Metalcraft. Howdy from Arizona. Howdy from Michigan.
Howdy, howdy. Thank you, Roger Caldwell. Appreciate it.
Prayers for both of you and prayers for strength with the new driver's training.
Oh yeah. So our daughter, little life update. Our daughter just completed her segment 1, right, of driver's training. So now we can take her up to the SOS office and get her an actual permit right?
Yeah, which
The
they
actual
actually,
card with the
yeah.
little photo ID
They
on
call
it.
it a level 1 license now.
Yeah, okay, level,
It's
whatever.
a permit.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I got mine, so.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
They've changed things a little since then.
They
too.
made things too complicated. So, anyways, so yeah, so that happened. Daddy's not ready for that just yet. I'm still like, but you were this big, not even an hour ago. Why are you driving now? So, but Yep, the scary times of letting the teen drive. Yep, that's for certain. Oh, but luckily, she was the top of her class, so she, throughout the whole driver's training, in fact, I would say she was at the top of her class. So they had, what, 200 questions, and she got, what was it, 97%?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Out of a 200 question quiz, she got 97% of them correct. And then I believe she was the teacher's pet. The teacher loved her to death, absolutely. So, yeah, really great instruction and stuff like that, which, again, is a little surreal, sending your teenage daughter off to go ride in a car with somebody else, some stranger, and they're teaching her and stuff. I guess I had always had it in my mind, when I got my permit, it was literally just like, if I had a pamphlet that was about that big, had 50 questions, and you had to get 70% of them right, and then they would give you your permit to drive, and you could drive with, obviously you had to drive with an adult, and so then just the adult taught you, and that was it. You come back 6 months later, you can go for a driver's license, and then you just pass the driver's test. So my driver's test was real simple. We pulled out of the parking lot, we made 4 left-hand turns and pulled back into the parking lot, and they gave me a driver's license. So the world has changed since then, quite a bit. So so I always just figured we'd be teaching her, I'd be teaching my daughter how to drive. And so yeah, so now I get to do that through segment 2, I guess. I get to scream for my life. So if my voice is hoarse over the next several months,
now you know why.
On live streams or videos, you'll know why. It was because Roy was white knuckling things as his teen was driving him down the road.
Driver's ed, fun.
Yeah, Ken Foster, I like that. I think they should have a practical where you back up with a trailer attached. Yeah, that would be handy too. Where I learned to back up a trailer was with my dad's boat. So my dad would always buy boats and then sell boats and then get other boats and then sell them off after they sat for a while. And so I was always the one to have to take and back the truck up and trailer down into the lake and get the boat, while he captained the thing onto the boating trailer. So everything from bass boats to tri-bottoms to V-hulls to you name it. So, and that's in a high. If you've ever been to a boat ramp, peak summer, season, that is an intense situation to have to back up a little squirrely trailer. So,
everybody waiting to get their boats in.
So KB Ironworks said that's how it was here when I got mine. Couldn't use a manual transmission vehicle for the test to get the license though, so I had to use Mom's minivan to get my license. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we found out, she asked about it, and you can actually rent the driver's training car for $50 to take the test in. Yep. So
take care, sheepdog.
Yeah, I didn't tell you today, but when I was checking out at Marshall's, I was telling the clerk that my oldest daughter was in driver's training finishing up today, and he's like, "Oh, well, good luck to her." He's like, "My little brother, he failed the test 5 times before he passed." I'm like, ooh, some people maybe aren't cut out to drive then.
Yeah.
Roger Caldwell. I took my
Right
driver's test in a 1960 Ford Fairline. No power
Fairline, yep.
steering, no power brakes.
And 3 on the tree. That's a manual transmission.
Oh, okay.
3-speed
Okay.
manual transmission. So you had fun then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Kurt says, working on setting up the heavy hammer. Got my Atlas anvil yesterday, and I'm trying to level the hammer so I can mark for the plates. This hammer is heavy.
I wasn't lying, was I, Kurt? Yeah, there's quite a bit of weight in it once you attach everything, the actual heavy hammer itself and the whole apparatus that makes it work all together. Once you get all of that attached and it's all bolted up, and then you're trying to set that height, that's a lot of weight sitting there in your hands. There's probably close to 100 pounds that you're kind of dealing with and monkeying with on a hinge you're trying to mess with. So
probably would help to have a second person.
Yeah. Fly Fisher, I failed the first test all because of one stopping bar. Yep, that can happen. So Ken Foster said at Kurt Wilhelm, it will take a bit of getting used to using it, but it's worth it. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for saying that. So. And thank you both for purchasing a treadle hammer kit and a heavy hammer upgrade. So, yeah. So I've actually on that note, I've actually had a few reviews here recently, real recently, that came through that were on some other tools. I think they were guillotine tool kits. One was a guillotine tool kit. One of them was something else. And the reviews that came in were, less than favorable. They weren't the most favorable reviews, which is fair. Everybody's, it's good to have a good range of opinions, right, on a kit. If you see somebody and they have nothing but 5-star reviews on every single item they offer, most likely they wrote them themselves. So, you know what I mean? Or that's family and friends kind of territory. We sell a lot of kits. We sell a lot of stuff like that. But sometimes what'll happen is people forget that it's a kit, right? I'm offering a kit. So a kit doesn't mean finished product, right? So it takes a little bit of setup time. It takes a little bit of kind of your fiddling time, because inherently it's a kit, right? If I spent the time filing a joint, or I spent the time making everything perfect where it all perfectly fits for you, it's going to raise the price of stuff. And I've always tried to keep stuff as cheap as possible, because I'm more interested in people's access to the opportunities of forging and providing tooling and kits and things like that and blanks. Again, they're maybe not the best blanks on there. They're not mere finish, right? They're not those sort of stuff. Maybe they're not 1000% dross free to the nth degree, but again, if I have to surface finish them, it's going to cost a lot more. And so I'm more focused on creating opportunity, right, for smiths to do their thing. And then you can finish it to whatever level and degree that you like to. But early on when I was selling like guillotine tools, for instance, we sent some pictures up, and these were just roughed out guillotine tools just for a quick showing, that I did. And somebody was like, "Oh, those welds are sus." Well, I wouldn't buy one with ugly welds like that. I'm like, it's a kit. Weld it up better if you want to weld it up better. You know what I mean? Like you could take as much time as you want there, pal. To weld them up. So, so I've been thinking about that a little bit. Interesting. As some of you know, I purchased a laser bed to go in the shop. I mentioned that last live stream, and I'm still working on the setup process, still working on that. And so what I'm hoping is the laser bed will take care of even those 3-star and 2-star reviews. Where pieces, when I offer a kit in the future, kits for things in the future, they'll just go easy peasy together, and no one will have to whip out an angle grinder or a file to fit things up. But the trade-off to that is, with that type of precision and the expense of a laser, the price might go up on some of those things. So we'll just have to see how it goes. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ken Foster. I was able to convince my wife that I needed a new air compressor for it. She was convinced, though I was able to get it to go on a little 5-gallon pancake compressor. Some, yep.
Convinced her, huh?
Yeah. Let's see here. Sonora Single Metalcraft said, the portrait behind y'all got me lighting my favorite tobacco pipe with a quality burley flake. So that's you in a nutshell?
That's you right now.
Is that you in a nutshell right now?
Yeah, it's actually a thrift store find. We were looking for a nice big golden frame to put there, and the painting grew on us, so we decided to keep it.
Yep.
Originally, we were going to put like a family portrait in there.
Yep. And Alexis, hello. And also Speargrass, good to see you. Yeah, no forging stream tonight, so Jessica and I are both a little bit under the weather. Her throat's doing a little bit better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Stomach's a little upset on her. I have a little less stomach upset, and I got more in the drainage and
Yep.
Throat issues. So, yep, no forging stream tonight. So, we will be giving away an Anvil and some awesome stickers. So.
Mm-hmm. See, Ken Foster, are any of your immediate family musically inclined? Public domain theme music. They've kind of tinkered around a little bit. Our oldest plays a little bit of guitar, but none of us are like, I wouldn't call us gifted. It's kind of like they tinker a little bit with music.
A Forge Works, hello to you, and God bless you. Hopefully you enjoy watching the World Cup.
Mm-hmm. So Kurt says, is your next upgrade of the heavy hammer going to use the current system, or am I going to have to buy a new hammer?
So my theoretical next upgrade I would like to make for the heavy hammer, I still haven't been able to work it out just yet, is an auto cycling feature. I would like to do that. That's turned out to be pretty challenging on a swing arm type hammer, mainly because there's nothing produced commercially that I can just buy off the shelf for my valving. So I kind of got to get real creative with it. And I like to have simplicity, because if I give people something with 50 hoses hanging out of it and, 19 fittings and 87 bolts they have to assemble, and really finicky, no one's going to pull that off. And so I've got to, I'm working on a couple different clever ways to work around that. So hopefully the next upgrade for that specific kit, heavy hammer kit, will be an auto cycle feature. Side quest to that, one way of making that kit hit harder is to have an upgraded air cylinder. So a bigger diameter or a bigger bore air cylinder that you can run on it. Maybe give it a little bit longer stroke. And then just maybe make up some adapter brackets that might go into that to upgrade to a much heavier air cylinder. Reason for a heavier duty air cylinder is a new heavier duty air cylinder, or bigger than the ones that come with it, would allow it to hit a lot harder than what it's hitting right now. Right now, the hammer is set up to have a balance between the spring and the air cylinder. So it's kind of carefully balanced, if you will, right? So it doesn't take a lot for a foot tap, and it doesn't take a lot for an air cylinder to pull that down. If you increase the size of the cylinder, which I'm trying to find an economical way of doing, something that where the cylinder doesn't cost me $400 to bring in, because I have to make something custom, right? I'm trying to look for the right thing for that. That will work with the current thing. So hopefully it's just a pin in type thing. All you gotta do is pin it in and rehook your airline up, and you're running a much heavier system. So those are the two particular upgrades that I want to do for the heavy hammer upgrade kit, if I do that. So James Klein, gotta run. Enjoy your videos, Roy. Have a good night. God bless. Well, God bless you, James. Thanks for being here. Have a good evening. If Roger took it off, take care, Roger. Took off, so. And I'm sorry if I miss your question or your comments. You know, I'm reading the best I can, so. Lexus project, I designed mine to auto cycle with bidirectional air switches at the top and bottom of the swing. Well, I'd be interested in seeing a picture of that, you know, how you went about doing yours. Certainly there's smarter people than me out there. You know, there's people who have plenty of time to, you know, think out those things. Might even come up with something better than what I have planned. So more than willing to take an idea and run with it, especially if it works. Full credit. I'll give full credit where credit's due. But
Jeff Gillian says, might need to upgrade the floor.
Yeah. Oh.
Is the KB Ironworks, is that Keith Bear?
I think so, yep.
Roger.
Oh, you were just saying hi to Roger. Okay.
Yeah. Roger says, was back at work today. It was good to be back in the shop. That's good.
Awesome. Good to have you back in the shop.
Oh. Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so the lead, so I tried using a much bigger cylinder. Fun story. So I did use a bigger cylinder on my setup of my heavy hammer upgrade. And I was thinking, you know what, I could get rid of the spring entirely, right? You know, I get rid of the spring entirely and I'll just do a double acting cylinder here. And so I made up a real temporary bracket, put in a big, it was a 2-inch cylinder, I think 2.5 inch. I think it was a 2.5 inch diameter air cylinder, 2.5 inch bore air cylinder. The ones that come with it is 1.25 inches, so I doubled the air cylinder size. And I ran it up at full pressure, and I put this thing on there. I'm like, okay, this thing's going to be sick. You know, we're going to see how hard it hits. Oh, it hit hard. It hit hard enough that it shattered the 2x4 that it was connected to and blew it halfway across the room. Mm-hmm. So I was like, holy snikes, that's not great. You know, this is no bueno. So, so that led me to thinking like, okay, I need to rethink this a little bit, how I would go about it to make sure that doesn't happen to somebody that I just sold the thing to, you know what I mean, as a customer, right? Because I do have to concern myself with that. So anyways, that led me down a whole rabbit trail of actually designing a heavy hammer, swing arm type hammer, that is a full-fledged hammer that stands alone. It doesn't require a wall. It's not a wall mount type system. It's a very compact swing arm treadle hammer. I guess you would call it a utility air hammer now, because it's not really a treadle hammer anymore. It was more like a utility air hammer. And so the new head, the new system on that, is running a 100-pound ram. So it's a 100-pound head. And it's all got its own integrated anvil base and body with a 3-inch diameter cylinder. So a 3-inch bore cylinder. And scary. It hits scary hard. So yeah, so that's a maybe a different thing going forward. I don't know. I know a lot of people have talked about, every time I talk about a swing arm treadle hammer or air hammer or power hammer, I get ate up in comment sections in like Blacksmith for beginner groups or power hammer forging groups or whatever, of everyone and their brother dogging and dunking on swing arm type hammers and how inline is so much better and so much whatever and so much more awesome and whatever. So I'm not sure that that particular hammer will ever see the light of day, because I don't know if it's worth me investing the R&D time into it to make it really fully great, to be able to sell. So, but yeah, so that sent me down that weird rabbit hole of doing that. And so I designed, plasma cut, and put together an entire prototype hammer. The whole thing weighs about 600 pounds. So the whole thing weighs about 600 pounds. So it's totally shippable, it's, freightable, it'd be a freight item, and it'd be like a weld together type thing. But yeah, I have some 2.5 inch round, 1045. I have some 2.5 inch round 1045, and I was able to forge that down in like 7 heats to pretty much 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch bar stock within about 6 heats. So, really give it some wampum if I were to ever put that one through. But it hits scary hard. Yeah, and there's not a lot of safety guards in there. Like if you put your nugget in there, it'd smash it for you. So.
Yeah, Roger, I do remember you saying you were starting at the Heritage Farm, the blacksmith shop there. How's that going for you?
Huh.
Some serious metal moving.
Yep, it is. And it's compact because it's still within the same heavy hammer footprint. So my treadle hammer, it's still in the same footprint. In fact, it's actually, I believe it's like 1 inch shorter in depth. And the way I figured I could work that out, I could actually engineer it where I could actually work that thing out to be about probably 4 or 5 inches less this way, and still be able to take and hit really, really hard like that, just by retransferring what I'm losing in the length for the leverage and upgrading the weight, right? Upgrading the weight of the head, so.
Roger Caldwell says, love it. Smithing and talking to people, pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, up here there's a Fort Michilimackinac, and we went to it last year in May, and they've been trying to find a blacksmith for the longest. I mean, it's seasonal, It's a really cool location. It's at the tip of the Met.
Yep. Ken Foster, would a air operated metal press be an option, sort of like a ram press? Air operated pressing, unless you use some sort of cam, so you can create some mechanical advantage in some way, an air operated press probably won't work that great. Mainly because air is compressible, right? I mean, we can compress air. So therefore, when you're trying to use that to actually create a bunch of pressure like a press does, when you're trying to squeeze a bar, the air's just compressing behind that, right? So once it hits a stop, it creates like an air spring or an air cushion behind that. And so it wouldn't really push. It wouldn't push like a press does. The reason why hydraulics work the way they do is because hydraulics are non-compressed. Water is not compressible. So therefore, right, that's the way that works. Yep, KB Ironworks, that's correct. One thing to consider with experiments, a larger bore allows for larger ports, which equates to more horsepower. A longer stroke gives more torque with a leverage to build up speed. Just a note. Yep, absolutely right. So yeah, a lot of my plans from the first year kind of got. I was thinking about doing a production hammer like that, whether swing arm or inline, going down the path. But you know, a lot of that kind of stuff went out the window at the first year. So I'm not quite sure what I will do with that. I may end up just making a design, like a plan, like you know, a digital download, and just let somebody else, you know, if somebody's interested in it, they can buy the design for personal use and you know go make them for themselves, you know, go have a local company cut them or you know cut the parts for it and stuff like that and put it together. My original thought was because of how heavy it was hitting, I was going to do all the fabrication work on it myself, you know, and with how hard it's hitting. But it uses a lot of plate. I mean, a boatload of plate to make up. It uses up a boatload of plate. It'd be quite costly, and you know, I'd have to figure out freighting and stuff like that. And that would have been fine in probably a 2-guy shop, and maybe even bringing on a third person in the situation. But now that it's just going to be me, it's a bit too much. You know, it's a bit too much for me to have to concern, you know, to take and put out there. But I might make some digital plans on that stuff here. You know, go forward, you know, make some prototypes, make ones that work, install them in my shop, and if I get enough interest, I'll make plans for them, and then let guys just build them off plans, you know, and that way, yeah, again, create access to opportunity that way. So, oh. Sonora Singer Metalcrout. I am considering a 100-pound propane tank for my gas forge. Does anyone use one and like it? Yeah, so a 100-pound cylinder, if that's going to be your gas supply for your propane forge, they're great. You know, it gives you a lot longer working times without. So it gives you a lot longer working times without frosting up or a loss of pressure. So if you're doing a lot of forging, a lot of production forging, 100-pound cylinders are the way to go. So I like to get 2 of them. So my shop, I have several in my shop, but usually I have 2 fairly close to the forge, so you know I can just swap over. You know, if I'm in the middle of a heat or a run, I'll just swap from one tank to the other if one pressure gets too low. And then you could still use all that pressure that's left over to power smaller forges or, you know, propane heaters or whatever in your shop.
Jeff Killian says, I haven't got much done since becoming a nurse the last few months. Janice got a new hip last Friday.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah, caring for somebody when they're down, it does take takes a lot of time.
Yep. We'll be praying for a fast recovery for Janice there, Jeff. so many good things. Having good conversation, side conversation.
Yeah.
Well, we've been doing this for about 34 minutes, hon.
Yeah.
Let's say we give some stuff away. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Shall we show off the illustrious anvil?
Is that the first thing we give away, or how about we give away some stickers?
Okay. Well, we could tease them with it, but wait to give it away.
Okay. So the anvil we decided on, just because it's availability, we're gonna give away one of these 66-pound Vevor single horn anvils in tonight's stream. So Jessica did a little print off, since actually carrying the anvil in here would be heavy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give one of these away in the stream tonight. So that's the main prize of the evening that we're going to be giving away.
Yes.
And then we're also going to be giving away some awesome stickers. Some 10-year anniversary stickers. I like this one. This one's kind of my favorite sticker we've ever designed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that holographic look.
You can hold closer cool. Too if you want to. I think it'll focus. It's got some of our banner replaced with the words 10-year YouTube anniversary.
Yep. So we're gonna give some of these away, I think. Keith Bears giving away a picture of an anvil. I've seen eBay scams like this. Exactly.
That's what our daughter said. She's like, "Are you just gonna ship the picture of the anvil?" I'm like, that would be hilarious.
Oh man, just send them a paper print off of the anvil.
You win this.
You won this bit of copy paper. Or it's only this big. It's just a miniature.
A little baby
that they
anvil.
get. Yeah, it's an Alibaba. What
weight would that be? 66 gram.
Yeah,
anvil?
It's a 66 gram.
Yeah.
Anvil. Yeah.
Roger called, well, that looked good on my sticker wall.
Awesome.
Yeah, the stickers are open international. Last time we gave some away, Speargrass, I think. I got some international stamps, so I can mail them internationally.
Yep. Yeah, so answer your question there, Caleb. Liam Judah. Is the 10-year anniversary since you started on YouTube? Yes, that is correct. This is our 10th year. We've been on YouTube a decade this year, so, yep. Hey, Paul Fontanini. Good to see you. Ooh, new workshop. Fun. Fun. So, he said, yes, please. Ooh, need some new stickers in my new workshop. Yes, please. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you, Caleb. Yeah, it's been a long road. It's been a long road, but a fun road. We'll give away some stickers here in a second.
Sure.
But it kind of leads me to something else I was going to say. So, I was asked by another online, a content creator that I know pretty well. They're wanting they kind of fell away from doing posting and some stuff, with YouTube and social medias and things like that. And they basically said that, they admire me for being able to, they wanted my advice on, whether it was worth getting back on into YouTube and doing some of this stuff. And they were asking, they were basically saying that, hey, you've just been able to, I noticed that you've been able to keep a pretty good balance of things, and you kind of don't seem to be chasing trends, and you've been able to keep a pretty level head, for the whole time that you've been doing this whole social stuff. And and was kind of asking, what my secret is. And my secret is I have a spine. I have a backbone. So I have enough backbone for 4 people, probably, for 4 grown dudes. I'm the type of guy, if you tell me to turn left, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go right. No, you really ought to go left. Yeah, I'm really feeling right, though. So I think I'm going to go to the right. So it's in my makeup. It's in my DNA. So I don't chase trends. I don't chase the most latest and greatest thing or whatever. I'm a bit of an old soul in that way, and an old-fashioned, if you will. And really, the secret to being on YouTube all these years and doing that is I have had a heart of teaching. That's it. I love teaching, and I love interacting, and I love community, and it's why we do these streams. It's why we give away stuff. It's why we do all that, just because I have a passion for blacksmithing. Simply put, I love everything blacksmithing. I enjoy all parts of this industry. And so, it's easy, technically. YouTube for me is easy. It's easy work. There's a lot of stuff I've had to learn along the way, and some good times, some not so great times. But like with anything, you just stick with it. I just kept my shoulder to the plow. And I don't care, honestly, if I get 100 views on a video or I get 100 million views on a video. don't really care. I'm going to make the video anyways, right? I'm going to make it off of stuff that I'm interested in. I could have probably had a bigger channel by now. I could have probably had bigger sponsorship deals and all sorts of stuff had I been a sword guy or a knife guy or chase some sort of trendy trend or whatever. But I'm just never. I'm not that. I'm not that person naturally. So I have a strong opinion about just about everything. For the good and for the bad sometimes, you know. And so the thing you get more with YouTube, when I first started on YouTube, I had a big opinion about everything, and I felt like I had to share that opinion with everybody and their brother. Now I'm kind of like, meh, I'll let you knock yourself out there, kid. Go ahead. If someone wants to have at me in the comment section, it's like, cool. You go for it. You go for it if it makes you froggy jump. You know, won't bug me at all, you know. And so I think that will help me in my next decade of being on YouTube. So I don't plan on going nowhere. Platform might kick me off. Who knows? We'll see. They haven't yet. I'm not a threat. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm. Ken Foster asked, are you taking any classes this summer?
No, I am not taking any classes this summer, if he's asking me specifically.
I believe so. Paul Fontanini's in an industrial area shop. But he has his home shop too.
Oh.
Keith Bear says, to those who really understand it, integrity speaks way more than chasing a view and $1.
Yep, exactly. Yes, it does. I agree completely, Keith. Thank you, Roger Caldwell. Oh. Now, speaking of integrity, if somebody offers me, like, some absurd amount of money, like a couple $1 million to promote, like, I don't know, foot cream or something like that, full disclosure, Roy's going to take the money.
Foot cream.
Full disclosure,
Check out those toes.
you're going to see a foot video on Roy's channel.
Well, you did tell them you wear a kilt for $100,000.
But I'll make it as funny as possible. That way everyone knows. And I'll give you a wink. Somewhere in the video that you know, like, okay. Roy's getting paid a lot of money for this. And it won't be bad for the blacksmithing community. I promise you.
Mr. Caldwell says, well, yeah, you ain't stupid.
Yeah. Keith said, I can picture the commercial now. Roy in a kilt rubbing lotion on his feet.
That would be quite a sight.
Roger Caldwell saying, well, yeah, you ain't stupid. Exactly. I ain't stupid. You know, I ain't stupid. But no. Yeah, I have turned down a lot of sponsorships, actually. Just a lot of sponsorships.
Yeah.
And mainly because the sponsorships have been wanting me to promote a specific item or something I don't really get with or something I'm not in. You know, I don't play Fortnite. I'm not part of Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to do all that. So I'm not going to convince people into going and, you know, clicking on whatever or doing whatever. I have nothing against people who do. You know, YouTube for a lot of people, it's their main sole source of income, and they do what they got to do. So no judgment there, but I personally, you know, can't do it. So theirs was what? I've had everything from cosmetic companies get with me to
yeah, like pet leashes,
to
like
what was it?
Garage accessories.
Yeah. I mean, everything to Nigerian princes trying to get with me on to promote whatever scam they're hustling, you know. And it's just been a big fat no, all the way across the board. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you ever see an ad on Roy's channel where it's for foot cream or it's for something that seems to be out of character, wait for the picture of my face going. Then you'll know Roy got a large sum of money, and the giveaways are about to be lit. I think that's what the new kids call it, right? Lit.
Probably. I don't
Lit.
know.
Is that even the new thing now?
They might have moved on.
What do they call it now? Gravy. What was the thing?
I don't know. It was hot soup there for a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be hot soup. Stupid. That's what that is. That's stupid. Rad. Fly Adventure said rad. Is that making a comeback? Rad.
Rad. Totally rad. Ken Foster, I'm still waiting on the next verse of Youperoy.
Yeah, Youperoy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So who knows? You know, who knows what it'll turn out to in the next decade? So.
Getting trendy with the word talk.
Yeah. Oh no, no trendy word talk. I saw a video. I think it was
a museum curator. The gal must have been like 80 years old.
Yeah, she was like 80 years old. She was trying to use like Gen Z slang for stuff. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, but... It was like, I think that's how I sound to young people. If I try to use any hip words, you know. Oh
yeah. Cool Parents Studio C. That's totally what's happening right there.
A Forge Works. Back for a minute. World Cup is boring me. Hang dog needs to go out. Oh. Gnarly, dude.
Groovy.
Yeah, people don't use dude anymore. Groovy. Rad. Nope. We're devolving. If science is right and we evolved to be here, we are definitely devolving in 2026. It's getting worse.
Yeah. The animal says dude all the time.
Dating yourself. Yeah. Oh, man. It's been fun. It's been a fun 10 years, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Totally tubular. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I think we attract a little older audience now, so it's good, you know.
I say we just come up with our own sayings.
I have come up with my own sayings.
Yeah.
Lots of them. Jackwagon was the big one.
Yeah.
If you hear someone say jackwagon nowadays, that was coined by this fella. Most likely. I don't know.
It's a donkey pulling a cart.
My mouth is really bright. Because the sun's hitting right in the choppers.
Yep.
Roy's award-winning personality.
Your words are glowing.
That's the widest my teeth have ever been. Yeah, creating with Jack Pine's not the venue you usually see. Nope. This is from our living room. Coming to you live from our living room.
Indeed.
Yeah, cattywampus. That's perfectly fine. I understand it perfectly, Paul.
Hey, Ford's work. The weather here is like 68 this week is a high, so we're loving it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, better than those 80-degree days.
Yep, Caleb. Glad you like the painting. Yeah, it's nice. That was a thrift store find.
Yep. Yeah.
I was like, that's got to come to our house. Love it. Oh. Bill Smithy, hello, hello. Greetings. Got here late as usual, like the sea captain. Yeah, I like the sea captain too. So Jess is like, oh well, maybe we'll put a picture of you up there or hang something else, you know,
because
we're gonna do like a family portrait because we really bought it for the frame, right? Because the frame is really cool. And I was like, we can't get rid of the cap. We got to keep the captain. That's gonna be me. someday.
Yeah.
When I'm all swervy.
Your dad's partway there. He's got a little captain hat.
Yeah, I'll be all suave.
All swarthy. No,
Swarthy.
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 Yeah,
Swarthy.
that's when you're really
There you
tan
go.
and
Yep.
you've got like a leathery top hide. Swarthy. 82 in West
Yep.
Virginia.
Yeah, so it was like 68 degrees yesterday, I think it was. Today, I think it was like 70-ish, 72.
Did it get that warm?
Yeah. Well, I think it's that warm right now. It was getting warmer
Yeah.
as the day went on. So
I know we're supposed to have a bunch of days in the upper 60s. It'll be nice.
Kurt Wilhelm said, "I still use the cool word, and I've been using it since the 70s."
Cool.
Yeah.
Captain Roy sailing the 7 seas.
Oh yeah. Or just Lake Huron.
yeah. It's the biggest body of water you want to get onto.
It's the biggest body of water I care to be next to,
Yeah,
not get onto.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
I have thought about doing a video shoot on an iceberg though. So we get icebergs every year up here. We get a lot of there's a big ice shoal that extends out from the beaches, and every now and then it gets undercut by storms. You know, the water running back underneath, and it breaks off a chunk of it, and so we get these big icebergs that float out in Lake Huron, and some of them get pretty big. In fact, it has happened in the past where fishermen have been stuck. Ice fishermen have been stuck on an ice shelf that floated out, and they had to get rescued from Coast Guard. But what I thought would be kind of cool is to do one of those forging things. Do a forging video where I actually go out to an iceberg and I set up a blacksmith shop on an iceberg out in the middle of Lake Huron and do some forging. I thought that would be fun.
Mm-hmm. That would be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Gotta find some penguins.
Oh God, it was 110 here for a few days ago in the shed with the forge going anyway. No thank you. No thank you. Dana Maggiore said, "Roy and Jess, what rabbits does your daughter have? We just adopted 3.
Mini lops. Yeah, mini lops. So the buck is solid black. The female is like a butterscotch color with spots on white, so the babies came out white with black spots, and then some just solid black.
Nope.
They're really cute. Just see if I have a
Ken
picture.
Voster at Caleb. Liam Judah. Uper Roy was a captain on the Great Lakes.
There you go. Sailing the high sea.
And David Gray,
Lakes.
1550. That sounds crazy! Exclamation point. Yeah, just stay away from Lake Superior.
Here's a picture.
See if you can show
Let's
a
see if I
picture
can
of
show
a
that.
picture.
A picture of a picture. There's a
There it
little
is.
Glare. Yeah. That was before the
That's a
ears
little baby bunny.
started flopping down. When they're real little, their ears don't quite flop down yet. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're cutesy.
They are cute. Oh yeah, we can bring over Sandy. Sandy could say hello.
Go get the lizard.
Go get the lizard.
Release the Kraken. Kurt Wilhelm. Cool. 71 here in Wisconsin. Awesome. You must be of a similar latitude. We're near the 45th parallel.
This is Sandy. Her
Yeah, this is another member of our family.
Yes. She's like, "Why did you wake me up from my nap?" She's like, "All the time, eh?"
He's yelled.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
He can't make this stuff. Ah! Everybody see us? Said nice dragon. Here. You can go dig if you need to. Can you get her?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to.
Oh!
Go this way.
Someone said nice dragon right as she flipped off the back of the couch. You get to see a little bit more of our illustrious living room.
Here we go. I got her.
You got her? You gonna hold on to her a little bit better this time?
I guess so. Normally she's
There
just
we
like
go.
sitting on my shoulder. Hey, it's okay. Did we freak you out? Okay.
She all right now?
Yeah.
She. He's making a run for it. Yeah. It's so bad.
Oh, she's puffing out. What's freaking you out so bad?
Birds, maybe?
Maybe, or maybe it's the sunlight dancing. She doesn't like going
Yeah.
outside. It scares her. Go say hi. Oh, we don't like
Yeah,
that.
she's really puffed out.
Really puffed out. She's very puffy right now.
Well, she just took a big fall.
Yeah.
Take it easy there, girl. Usually, she doesn't run like that
No.
or puff out like this.
She's got her beard out.
I got your beard out for. I think she's freaking out because of the sunlight dancing.
Yeah.
She thinks it's birds coming for her.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why she's like, cheese it.
Should I go put her back, do you think?
Yeah, Kurt, if anyone offers you a free rabbit, run away. There's no such thing as a free rabbit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's in the family.
Calm down.
Keith Bear, I would feel threatened as well with Roy's face in front of me.
Yeah, I think it's just the light rays, the flickering.
I think it is, yeah. It makes her think it's a...
Makes her think there's a
Predator.
bird. She does the same thing. She freaks out when she's
goes outside.
when she goes outside. Yeah,
Mhm.
she don't like that.
Taken outside, rather.
Hmm.
Yep.
My face isn't that bad, Keith. Jeez, so rude.
He's
Yeah,
not-
she's okay.
Yep.
She's taken worse tumbles than that.
Mhm.
But that was pretty funny. She was like, peace. I'm out of here, fool.
Diving. Not waiting around.
Now in the comfort of the squeezer, you're fine. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, she was... When we first got her, she was only like that long.
Yeah, she could fit whole hand,
Yep.
head to toe, which was like half of that was like tail. Yep.
I know, she doesn't go with my Santa personality.
Mm-hmm.
My Santa aesthetic. Me riding a big old, Komodo dragon, maybe. Kimono dragon. I could do that.
Maybe an alpaca.
I try to bring a fun fact to work every Monday. Next week, I will bring up that splinter-free toilet paper was invented in the 1930s.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
good that it
fun
was.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you can use lamb's ear plants instead. So if you run out. Oh, she's peeing.
Yeah, see? Her head's looking straight to the sky. She's trying to find out what's going on. That's what's making her freak out. That's how she's pointing up like that. She's
Mhm,
trying to
yeah.
what's going on there?
Yep.
Oh.
Does she fall out of trees like they do in Florida? Apparently.
Apparently, yeah. They're not the smartest creatures on God's earth, so.
Yeah, she did climb the window screen one time.
Bill Smithy. After 23 years in the Navy, I'd say Roy was a subject matter expert, meaning he'd be a chief. I'm guessing a machinist mate. Thank you. I'm assuming that's a compliment. We'll have to see. Expand further, please.
Oh yeah, we were getting ready to give away some stickers.
We were.
We were.
And then we got sidetracked.
We did. I'll go put the lizard away so we can
into
give
the
away
lizard.
stickers.
And now it's been an hour. We were supposed to do that almost 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Time flew.
Yeah, time flew right by. She is a bearded dragon. Yep. Roger Caldwell asked what type of lizard is she? Yep, she's a bearded dragon. Yeah, it was one of those. That was one of those purchases my mom and dad purchased for Ivan. It's technically my son's bearded dragon, and
they're like, "Ooh, can we get him a kitten for Christmas?"
Yeah, we're like, no kitten. And so what do? They show up to our house with a bearded dragon, with a massive enclosure. We thought we didn't have space for animals inside, so we end up having a big bearded dragon enclosure instead of a kitten. Instead of a cat. Oh, it's all right. She has warmed our hearts to her. She doesn't say anything. She requires very little. She has an absolute love for crickets.
She's
if you drop 50 in her enclosure, she'll have all 50 of them ate before the day's up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she loves those things. Paul Fontanini. I was at a restaurant one time and there was about 50 geckos upside down on the ceiling. The waiter told us one time one fell into someone's soup. Yikes. Gecko soup.
And thank you for your service, Bill Smithy, by the way. Yeah. KB Ironworks. I would still about favor a bearded dragon over a cat.
Yeah.
Same. Bearded dragons don't get fleas.
Yeah.
Really not a whole lot you gotta do as far as vet bills or anything else.
No. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty. Water and feed it at least once a day. Yep.
If they do get too bad off and it's time to put them out of their misery, way easier. Probably shouldn't do that on YouTube these days, huh?
No, not nowadays, no. Lauren wanted a cat and I didn't, so we compromised and now we have a cat.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I know about those compromises, brother.
Yeah.
C&J Forge, totally flushable. Yep, Roger Caldwell, feed them crickets and leave them alone. Yep, that's pretty much it. Oh. Lexa says, I have 10 or so geckos living in my camper. Cool. Voluntarily? The other day, a goanna, about a foot long, walked in to say hi.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Problem is when snakes decide to help themselves in too, then that's an issue.
AJ Forgeworth, A Forgeworth says, wonder what bearded dragon tastes like. I don't know.
Just
I wouldn't eat her.
Tastes like chicken. Cricket flavored.
Imagine ticks can get on anything with skin of some kind. That could bite into.
Seen leeches on turtles. Chicken? LOL.
Kurt Wilhelm, give me a dog any day. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, to be honest. But I don't know. They all have their place, I don't, I like little creatures doing their thing and not interrupting.
You like ostriches?
Yeah, I like weirder animals for some reason. I don't know.
Ferret or weasel?
Yeah, that little skull. That thing was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Or ermine. Yeah.
Ermine, yeah.
A little ermine.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. I don't know. I just
Stoat,
like,
yeah.
I just like little unlovable creatures, I guess. I identify with them.
There.
Aw. I'm your bearded dragon.
Yes, you are.
Aw. Yeah, a pet emu would be fun. Yeah. So I do have a plan. My retirement plan is I want to either get some elk or reindeer when I get older. So I'm going to fence my property in and have reindeer, and I'm going to have a window into my shop, and I'm going to have a little hay bunk there that the reindeer, that's how I'm going to feed out the reindeer or elk. Elk's a possibility too. And and then I'm going to make an actual sleigh, and I'm going to have a nice little sleigh I can get pulled around on for the county. And deliver little toys for tots around the county. That's my retirement plan. It'll be awesome.
Creating with Jack Pine says, I have had a slew of different pets from turtles to turkeys. One of my faves was my ferrets.
Yeah.
Did they hide things? Because I've heard that they'll like hide keys and all sorts of shiny stuff. I probably shouldn't ask, because then Roy's probably gonna... Roy's wanted to get one already, but...
What's this? Yeah. 2 deer and 2 turkeys as free-range pets, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Reindeer males drop their antlers in November, December, but females keep them all winter.
David Gray, that's a trade secret. We can't let you know how reindeer fly.
Jack Pine says they never lost keys or such, but they do play with cat toys.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, A-Forge works better than Santa Claus. I'm Lord Adams.
I'm Lord Adams. And Lady Adams.
Lord and Lady Adams. Of Alcona County.
Roy is almost to the North Pole, and he would know.
Yeah, I'm not that far, unfortunately. I'd move further north still.
There is a place called Christmas, Michigan. I think we've talked about this before on the live streams, but yes, it would be the perfect place to have the Santa's workshop. Christmas, Michigan. Like, the town is not doing a good enough job.
No.
Though. The whole entire town should be Christmas themed. There's only like 3 buildings that are Christmas themed.
Lord to the lady, not Lord of the lady. There you go. Oh. Yeah, so Jessica brought, I think we mentioned this in the live stream. So Jessica bought me official heritage of the title Lord.
The proclamation?
A see, I can't even pronounce it right.
Proclamation.
I'm not a good lord. Not an educated one, anyhow. Oh, they see this? See that? Lord Roy Adams and Lady Jessica Adams. See? He's got a seal and everything.
Seal.
Official. Yeah, so basically she bought me this as, you know, it's a gag, right? There's this site online. You could be a lord and lady too if you want. Just give them your $50 and you could be a lord and you can own stuff. So basically they have a plot. So there's some weird little loophole. They do it over in Scotland, right? I think it's in Scotland.
Yeah.
They do it. Basically, they sell you like 1 square foot of land In so if you part of their charter or something over in Scotland is if you own land, you are technically a lord, basically. And so they didn't specify how big a piece of land. And so we even got a little picture of it and everything. We own 1 square foot of swampland in Scotland. And so therefore, we can have a legal definition of Lord and Lady Adams on there. So, yes, I'm officially a lord.
Lord Adams.
Yeah, it's like the gag of owning 1 square foot of the moon. Exactly.
Yes.
It's the same
exactly.
thing,
We
but
played into that.
we played into it. It's funny. It's good. It's all for a laugh. It's all for good stuff, but yeah.
Do they plant a tree in your honor? I believe they do, yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jack Pines. Well, it's good to know we're in well-groomed company, Jack Pines. He's a laird of Scotland, owning 1 square yard of land.
Ooh.
My. Well, my kingdom will have to get with your kingdom.
Make an alliance. Band together.
Yeah, it's a conservation effort, my lord, my lady. Yep. Yeah, not good to build a house on unless you want to build straight up.
Yes.
Kurt Wilhelm, I've been to the North Pole, Alaska. It's a real place. Ooh.
Full Alaska. Interesting.
Interesting. Think so, huh? Bill Smithy said, would enjoy doing your family history. Bet you that you'd be related to at least someone with Sir in their title. Possibly. Oh. What is funny is my name actually translates out to Roy. Actually is short for royalty or king, basically. It just so happens in French.
Mm-hmm.
So, pretty much translates out to, how do they call that? We did the whole search. Google search Roy. The meaning of the word meaning of Roy.
Mm-hmm.
You Google search that, you'll see that it like ties in, and all the character traits are almost 100% me. So my parents could not have been more divinely inspired to pick this guy's name. There's no way.
Yeah, let's see. French origin, stemming from the Old French word roi, meaning king, often used as a regal nickname or occupational name for someone who behaved like royalty or presided over festivities. Oh, see, even that.
I'm a guy who likes
You do love
festivities.
festivities.
For sure.
Scottish and Gaelic origin in anglicized spelling of the Gaelic word ruda. It translates directly to red, historically used as a nickname for people with red hair or a ruddy complexion. He does have red in his
I have
beard.
red in my beard, and I have heritage. I have red hair, so I have uncles and aunts with red hair. So I have like red in my beard.
Other roots, Hebrew and Indian context, it can act as a variant of the name Rai, Ray, or carry spiritual meanings like my shepherd. And of course, Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv. There you go.
That's the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Keith Bear said, my dad has followed our name back to the early 1700s to a guy named Martin Bear. Not sure where he came from, though. Probably German. Yep, Roy G. Biv. So yeah, so if you do the big look up on what my name, it really does come out to like king or royalty. If you translate it into a couple different languages or whatever. So it's interesting how that kind of goes along with that kind of fits, and or regal right? Which is
Mm-hmm.
kind of my vibe, man. It's what I really get into. So
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I'm poor. Straight up. I'm having a live stream in my living room of my 900 square foot home. Yeah. On the poor side of Michigan. Okay? So, being the top of the bottom still makes you at the bottom. I hear Master Biv is a colorful gent.
Yeah, yes, quite colorful.
I love that. Jeff Gillian, you can spit in a cup and they can tell you where you came from. Ah, but then they could make more of me. And the world doesn't need that. Eddie Andre, hello. Health from Italy. Where are you from? We are here in the great United States of America, in northern Michigan. And my family lineage is from pretty much Germany, Scotland, and Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
About that mix, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly German.
Big USA. It is.
Yep, big USA. Yep. Yeah, people across the pond sometimes don't realize how big the United States of America actually is as far as like landmass. And that's just United States of America. That's not all of North America, which includes Mexico and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
An awful big continent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You know, I've always thought, quite ignorantly so, but I always thought until I kind of started looking it up really on a map that all continents were as big as the United States, like every country, you know, like, oh, if you went to Germany, so to speak, right, like, oh, Germany would be the same size as the United States, and there'd be all these different places and regions in Germany. You know, a lot of countries, you know, a lot of European countries are very small. I forget what it was that said how many could fit in just the state of Texas, but there's a lot that could fit in just the state of Texas of Europe. So, Dragon Water Forge, hello, hello. Got a Canadian in the house. Jeff Gillian said, "Send me your money, and I will tell you anything you want to hear."
That sounds like that cameo thing.
Yeah, that's a little
Comedian was
cameo
talking
thing, yeah.
about.
Is that how I gotta get? Is that what I have to do to have them say nice things about me? Send them money?
Mm-hmm.
How about we just send them stickers
Send
instead?
them stickers. Send them stickers.
Let's see here. Jared Matthew Larson 844 said, "I live in Florida. It can take 4 to 7 hours to go from the north part of the most southern part. A lot of retirees on the roads, so it may take longer." Yeah.
Texarkana to Abilene.
Yeah, 8 hours solid. That's crazy.
El Paso.
Yeah, driving 10 to 20 hours for a family vacation isn't anything to think twice about. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of that way here too, though. Yeah, my grandma lives in Muleshoe, Texas. My aunt lived in Earth, Texas.
Yeah, Australia's pretty big too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Alexis said, the smallest country I've ever been to is Vatican City. That's cool. That'd been a cool trip. Yeah, Australia is pretty big.
Yeah, it is.
But still not as big as the United States, I don't think. So.
No.
But big enough they have a lot of different regions in Australia. I know that. So.
Yep.
That's for sure. All right, want to give us some stickers away?
Yes, let's give
Let's give some stickers away. We'll give an anvil away and an anvil.
An anvil and
Yeah, we're gonna give an anvil away.
right.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and give away some of these stickers away. These are our 10-year anniversary celebration stickers. So I think most of the folks in the stream tonight know how this works. If you're new here, I'll explain it real quick. This is open internationally. We can ship this anywhere in the world, the stickers part. So please do comment. We're going to select one comment at random from whoever's commenting in the chat. So, just use something like sticker me please or something like that. So this way we know that you're commenting to win some stickers. And then after you've won said prize, you have 24 hours to get with us with your info so we can send the stickers to you. Okay?
And it's open worldwide.
Yep, and the stickers are open worldwide. Yep. Alrighty?
Alrighty.
Super easy. So, do you want to do the scrolly?
Sure. Yep.
Your hands are going to be better than mine than this thing. So,
Okay.
So I'm going to do a drum roll of some kind. Usually it's with Anvil.
Okay.
This sucks. Scroll hard.
Scroll.
Go. Who we got?
All right. Keith Bear Ironworks with sticker me please.
Hey, Keith Bear Ironworks. Or KB Ironworks. Sticker me please. You have won a sticker. Oh. And just as a fun one, I want to give one to Paul Fontanini to support his shop. So,
Okay.
Paul, get with me with your address, and I'll send you a couple stickers. Since you moved to another shop, and you need it, and you need these adorning your shop. Why not? So.
You want to give away several of them?
Huh? Well, yeah. I want to give away so.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not the tumbler that injured you, Roy. Yes, it was. It was the exact tumbler that I broke a rib on.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there.
Yeah.
She's solid.
Yeah, seen a few.
Stanley makes good stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
See? It's a Stanley. I am not lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag not a sponsor. Probably never will be. They don't know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Stanley, reach out. Broke my ribs. Good stuff. Yeah, so Keith Bear or KB Ironworks, if that is in fact your name, get with us through the contact link. And Paul Fontanini, get with us. We'll send you some stickers. We just need address and that sort of stuff, so this way we can send those. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and draw some more names
Alrighty.
for some stickers. Okay?
Okay.
We might just blast off two at a time, eh?
Okay, sure.
That way it's just more fair.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Who do we have?
Alright, we have Tony Nash 6418 with sticker.
Tony Nash 6418 with sticker.
And then I'll go ahead and draw the next
Yep.
one.
You're the winner of one of the next stickers, Tony Nash 6148. And then here we go.
Oh, Roger Caldwell, you were next. He
Oh,
said
Roger
two at a
Caldwell
time.
was next?
You said
Okay.
two at a time. So.
Okay, you went two as that. So Roger Caldwell, congratulations. You got a sticker as well. This will be good.
We're here.
Are we still here?
You're there.
We're live. I don't know if we need to go. Okay.
Swiping away. If you
No, I was
swipe
just-
away, it might not.
No, I was just trying to see if the Wi-Fi was going
Oh, yeah.
fritzy on us. All right, we're still here.
We are.
All right. Well, hopefully it didn't, go out. So you're very welcome, Tony Nash. Congrats. So, okay, it's back. We're good. So we give away some more. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we give away some more.
Sure.
See, or maybe it just doesn't like me doing that. I don't know. Let me see. Nope, that don't work. Oh well, we're gonna do it.
I have a bell somewhere.
Who do we have, Jess?
We have C&J Forge with stickers.
C&J Forge, congratulations. All right, and I'll go and rattle again. Who do we have?
We have Flyfisher08 with sticker, please.
Hey, there you go. Right on, congratulations. Right on, right on, right on. All right, that's quite a bit.
Oh, Anvil. I see what you're doing there.
See what he's trying to do there?
I do.
There we still commenting stickers, huh?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Well, let's see. We've given away 6 so far.
mm-hmm.
Should give away a couple more? What do you
Sure.
think?
Yeah, sure.
Why not? Everyone's into the stickers, so let's go for it, eh?
Okay.
Let's go for it. And who do we have?
We have Beth Roach.
Beth Roach, you're getting the sticker.
Yep.
Beth Roach,
657.
657.
Yeah. 76 or whatever it was.
And
Put numbers behind everybody's stuff.
yeah,
7.
so Beth Roach, 7657.
Uh-huh.
And then also, I landed on before you moved it. Was Bill Smithy.
Bill Smithy? Okay.
Yeah, Bill Smithy.
Bill Smithy.
I think, or wherever it's at. Yeah, yeah. Bill Smithy, 7352. Yep.
Okie dokie.
There we go. Well, that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Very welcome. All right, let's give away the last 2. What do you think?
Okay, sure.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good. Dun, dun, dun,
In
dun, dun,
3.
dun.
So this is for the last set of stickers. So we're gonna pull 2 more names.
Mhm.
Who do we have?
We have the Alexis Project.
Alexis, congratulations. Alexis Project 2020. And it said, okay, time to fire up the forge and build a thing. Hopefully, you didn't leave, Alexis, because you won one of the stickers. So, and then the second one is going to be Caleb Liam Judah for sticker.
All right.
Congratulations to everybody. The last one to win was Caleb Liam Judah. All winners, please get with us through the contact email in the description.
Yes, yes.
Alexis, you're still here. Good. Now that you know you've won something, now you can leave if you want, but you can stay around too. Glad to have you. Yeah, congrats to all the winners. For now. Till next live stream. And then you all get another chance. So,
Right.
oy vey.
While supplies last.
Yeah.
Keep giving those things away all year. It's funny
Yeah,
about this
while
anvil
supplies last.
picture. This is like such an indiscriminate picture of an anvil. Like
It could
you
be
really
any
don't.
anvil on Earth, yeah.
It's a blob, black blob with some feet.
What you do is, so this way nobody can really tell what type of anvil you're giving away. You just give it a lot of motion, see? And then they can't tell
can't
what
focus
type
and
of anvil
zoom.
you're doing. You can't zoom
Yes.
up on it, freeze frame on it,
Yep,
so they
yep.
can't hold you to it, you know?
Yeah.
God bless you, Dana.
Dana, yeah, take care.
Take care, brother.
Ooh, anvil.
Now they want the anvil. And there's only 21 people here.
You guys got good odds.
Yeah.
Real good odds. 1 out of
Keith,
20.
take care. If you're leaving. Yep. You're very welcome. Oh no. Roger Caldwell said thank you. Okay, it was ditto. Never mind. Sorry, didn't read the previous comment. Cool. All right. At the Daniel Johnson said, I'm gonna need that anvil. That's what he said. I'm gonna need
Real
that
good odds.
anvil.
Oh, we jumped up to 32 all of a sudden. Oh, lurkers.
Uh-oh. Lurkers. Nope, now back down to 26.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a fluke. People,
It's a fluke.
that's just people scrolling through. They're like, who are these weirdos? Why does he have a captain of the sea above him? Nope, I'm gone. I don't like the vertical format. I'll say this. One of the reasons why I don't like the vertical format on live streams is like, so you're watching somebody and you go to try to scroll up to read the comments
Oh, it jumps you to
and
another
it jumps you to another live stream, you know, and then you gotta like swipe back down and then it puts that bar of like, welcome, remember community guidelines and this and that. It's like, ugh. And then you lose all that, you know, the ongoing combos ahead. So I hate that because then you get weird stuff too. You know, YouTube recommends you all sorts of weird stuff, like a whole bunch of bozos. That's like, wow. You know, I didn't know cleaning your toes, you know, was 5,000 followers strong. You know, watching you.
Oh,
like,
yeah, right.
I'm like, where did I find myself on the internet all of a sudden? I went from watching a guy whittle a spoon to a guy being a spoon. You know, it's like, whoa. Like, where'd this go?
Will I wear a kilt and we will have 10 views to win an Anvil? LOL.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, Jack Pies, yeah. I just did that. Swiped away and back. Exactly. It's so annoying that because that's the only way you can scroll when you're watching a vertical format is you have to like slide your fingers. If you got any amount of callus or whatever, you just swipe a little too quick. It's like, whoop, oh, by the way, you're on another live stream now. It's like, no. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's give away one of these cheap anvils from the internet, shall we?
Alright.
Cheap, but moderate quality. Cheap, but moderate quality. Lower thy expectations to Roy's pocketbook.
Have you done a smash up on this one?
Yep.
Have you?
Yep.
Okay. Is this the one that Ivan's currently using?
Yeah, it's the one that's missing the tail.
Okay, gotcha.
It looks like that.
Still a good anvil. Even without the tail, it's still a good anvil. But yours will have a tail.
Yeah, yours will have a tail.
Until you hit it too hard and break it off.
We promise. We can't verify what FedEx might do, but yours will have a tail.
That's true.
Okay? So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and give away the anvil now. And we're going to go ahead and draw for that. We're going to go ting-a-little, ting-a-ting.
Yep.
And then we're going to pick one name at random from the interwebs.
Yes,
here.
you have to be located in the U.S. for this one.
Yep, it's a USA only thing, unfortunately. Yeah, see all the commentary we're getting now? See, this is good. All right, we're ready. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. This is such a stupid way to do a stream. And then we go away stream. So stupid. And done. Who do we have?
Okay, we have Keith Bear Anvil to donate to our blacksmithing reenacting club. Do you feel like we ought to redraw? He won one.
Keith won one last month. Yeah. So let's.
Left.
All right, we're gonna poll again. We're gonna poll again there, Keith. You won what last month? Or the month before last? 2 months ago. We're gonna poll another one. We're gonna try to give somebody a chance. So, and especially since it's runs at random here.
Here, do you want to draw this time?
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna flick it around.
Okay.
I think I've got the better flick around thing.
Got the better flicker. This is for the anvil.
All right, let's see what I got. And who we have?
Yeah, you actually got to make it stop, otherwise it doesn't
okay.
stop.
That's what.
Keep on going.
That's what I gotta do. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I was gonna chat.
Drawing.
Hold on. It's so hard to do it. Like I gotta pick a place to reference on the screen. Everybody's commenting so fast, so it's like who'd I go to here? Let's see. Here we go. Danimals, Creations, and Adventures. My birthday is Sunday. Anvil for me. There you go, Danimals. Danimals won the Anvil. Congratulations, Danimals, Creations, and Adventures. Woo!
Yay! Congratulations, happy birthday!
Congratulations, Danimal Creations. Happy birthday. You're getting an anvil from us. And Keith, just so there's no hard feelings, get with me. Send me a message. We'll see if we can't do something for your event there. Sound good?
Congrats, woohoo! Love y'all. Well, thanks for joining us. Yeah, even though this is a more of a chillax stream.
Yeah.
He says, I won it. Danimal's got it. You're welcome, Dan. LOL.
Yeah.
Gnarled Iron Smithy says, heck yeah, what a wonderful birthday gift.
Awesome. Yep.
Says, thanks everyone. My birthday and Father's Day are the same day. I'll have my son this weekend.
Very awesome news. Well, congratulations. You know what to do. Get with us. Comment. I mean, the email. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying things. You know what I'm saying. I have had no NyQuil.
Oh,
None.
No cherry pie at NyQuil.
No.
Is that the ongoing
No,
show?
I'm not. Yeah.
Live streams ago. Is that what it was?
Yeah, a little cherry NyQuil. Yeah.
NyQuil
Make a
cherry pie.
NyQuil
something.
cherry pie. Is that right? So yeah.
Says, I will send an email in a bit. We're about to go to the drag races. Okay. Have a good time.
Ken Foster 01, should we start thinking about sending stuff in for the giveaway in December? Yeah, I mean, earlier you could do it, the better off. That way we have we will have a bunch that we can start promoting early on in the year. Sometimes people wait until the last minute to send something for the giveaway streams, and because of the holiday season, the shipping lanes are all plugged up, and we've had several people who've sent us stuff and it didn't even make the cut. There was no chance to get it in, or arrived on or after the live stream. So the earlier you can do that, the better. All we do is we just put it in a tote and we mark it for giveaway live stream, and we hang on to it until until the appropriate time in which to give it away. KB Ironworks, get with me. Get with me.
FFC Rick says, congrats on 10 years. Been with you most of the time. You all have helped me in my recovery from my injury. Huge thank you.
Very welcome. Awesome to have you. David Gray, 1550. Congrats to all the winners. I had to make myself some food. That is an important thing to do.
It is.
No. Yeah, we really couldn't. I mean, obviously 10 years would be nothing if no one was watching, right? So, we couldn't do it without you guys. So, thank you all for sticking with us for all this time and being with us. And all you new folks out there, thanks for joining the stream and being with us. So, yeah, text is good, Keith. Just get with me after the stream. Yeah.
Well, you lasted pretty long. You didn't go hoarse.
No.
Hour and 38 in.
I'm feeling it in my throat, though.
Are you?
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my throat pretty good. But I enjoy doing this so much, so.
Yeah, Roy's like, we're going to keep it short, an hour. I'm like, we'll see.
Yeah, we've been going an hour and almost 40 now.
Yep.
So, yeah. Man, that's good. Let's see here, some life update things. Now that we've got through the Anvil stuff. I am making progress on my laser bed. I've got wires ran now. Got all the electricity from the panel feeding over into the shop. I've got almost all my stuff. I still have some 110 circuitry to run in the shop for the laser. Yeah, I'll feel it tomorrow. That's right, Keith. Ooh. So, take this out this way. There we go. I can relax a little bit better. So, so I have all the, I almost got all the electric done. I have chiller lines I've got to run yet. Plumbing, pretty much figure that out. And then my gases. And then I can start trying to figure out the actual programming of the whole thing and how the inner workings work. And so that should be pretty cool. My goal has been by the end of June to actually have my laser bed up and running. We'll see if we get there or not. I also have power venting. I have to vent it outside because of the small particulates. It's got a downdraft table to it. So that's all been a lot of work. you know, doing that in between working, regular work, keeping up with stuff. But that project's slowly coming to a close, which I'm pretty excited about, because then that means not so much of my evenings are going to be ate up with extracurricular work that isn't smithing related. So I'm hoping to be able to get back to doing some more smithing videos, so I can work during the day at my regular business, and then I can get into smithing videos. So that is my hope. My hope, sometime in the next month or so, I could get back to regular scheduled programming. That's my big push, anyhow. That's what I'm trying for. So I've got some real stuff. A lot of really cool videos. I'm not going to overthink it. Probably some of my first videos are going to be a little bit rough. They come out rough and tumble, just to get some videos out, just to knock the dust off, as it were. You know what I mean? Just to knock the cobwebs out of the thing, and just get back to doing, some good old fashioned good old fashioned content. There might be some explaining hand videos. We're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna just play with what feels right. I have a new content direction I want to go with the channel, as far as like take guys and gals along on a more some of the more in-depth stuff that I do in smithing, and break those processes down into simpler bite-sized chunks in videos, individual pieces, and do a good job of explaining each step that way along the way, where someone could theoretically put the whole videos together in a playlist and follow along, and maybe build something very similar. So I think that's the kind of style content. I know it's not popular. I don't really care. It's the kind of content I'm going to go with going forward. Some of it will be long form content, and it will be hopefully very listenable. So for everybody who works a day job like I do, right? Everybody who works a job where you got noise going on and you're listening to stuff in earbuds, right? All day long, like it'll be kind of a podcast style, but a tutorial base. So it'll play both well if you just listen to the audio side of it, or if you're watching the visuals. I'm hoping it will. The new content that I plan on doing will be very conducive to that. So, mainly we were looking at our demographics there the other day, and most of our demographics, some are younger, but the majority of people who watch our channel are like my age and older. And generally speaking, we're all working stuff. So we got a day job, right? If we're going to relax and watch anything, it's going to be at the very tail end of our day, if we get a chance to, whereas we might pop on something to listen to throughout the day, whether it be a podcast or an audio book or music or whatever. So I'm hoping my new content style will appeal to that kind of thing. make it a little easier. So yep, because I think most of ours between the ages of 30, pretty much 30 years old, all the way up to 70 plus, pretty much. So there are some 20-year-olds and there are some teens that watch our content, but they are like small percentages. They're like 5% and like 15%, respectively, of the actual channel. So majority of people are 30 and up, in that 30 and up group. Which means you guys are working for a living. So trying to make my content align a little bit better with that is what I kind of want to do. Because it's what I listen to. It's what I do. When I'm wanting to take something in, I very rarely just kind of sit and just watch a thing start to finish. Like, I will listen to it in the background as I'm getting other stuff done. I'm just too busy. I find myself too busy to just sit. Unless it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. Then I could just sit down and watch a thing. But yeah, so I think that's going to be really good. So once the laser shop is off of my neck, finally, and that'll be a huge load off, and then hopefully we'll get back into some smithing content. I'm really looking forward to that. So, oh, you got anything new on your end, your front?
No, it's been all driver's training this month.
Yeah,
Not really.
Yeah. Her brain's been soaked up with driver's training, so that's been quite the hooscow. So,
yeah. I haven't done any new types of jewelry this month or anything. So yeah. I did buy in some mokume. No, not mokume. Damascus. I'm gonna try making some Damascus pendants, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. KB Ironworks, I know it's a lot of work, but I'd like to see more 15-ish minute videos on basics, almost instructional videos, if you will. Yeah, that might be something that I'll end up doing as well. Who knows? Yeah, it really will come down to what I have time for in the shop. Because, again, like, I mean, I have a lot of time, and so just doing a basic instructional of some fundamental processes might be, again, 15-minute-ish videos. Might be a great thing. It might be the thing I have time for at that moment in time. Whereas other times I can really get into the meat and taters of some of the more advanced ironwork that I want to do. So, yeah. And then Ken Foster said, I think the average age in my metalsmith guild is about 64.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I say I'm a bit of an old soul. And I'm not the only one who says that. There's been a lot of people who've said that to me over my life. I'm a bit of an old soul. So I tend to trend older.
Let's see. Keith has just considered doing copper work that is multiple pieces soldered together. Cups would be a good seller, and flask canteens as well. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I've kind of found that I kind of tend to do just flat textured stuff a bit more, just because it's quick and I can do it in like an hour or two, because that's kind of my time window, is like, a couple hours, like twice a week to work on stuff. Although I have had fun doing some riveted layered stuff recently. That's been a lot of fun. Roy set me up with like a proper rivet header tool for like teeny tiny rivets. I think they're like a 16th inch or something like that. They're real small. And I've been doing some layered copper and stainless steel across necklaces, so those have been neat.
That'd be fun to do a video on those.
Yeah.
Yep. Show you a little process of doing that. That would be kind of cool. Yep. Show those off. Because you do a really great job on those. Those are pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, they do look nice.
So pretty exciting stuff this year, I think. Like I said, life's a bit crazy right now, but I have done a pretty good job over this last spring, digging out from under my pile, I think. So as long as I don't add any new side quests, I got brakes to do on a Jeep for my daughter, so for her car to learn in. So I have to do a little side quest to play mechanic for a little bit. But as long as I don't get any other kind of side quests going on, I think it'll be pretty good for video work. So, yep.
You got some logs to mill.
Yeah, I got milling to do. Yep, I have some log milling to do and things like that. That is one thing I have found to be a little bit difficult sometimes with Christ-centered Ironworks. What you come to Christ-centered Ironworks for is ironworking content, right? Like that's the main thing. And so I've tried to keep my channel as almost as exclusively ironwork content or related around ironwork content or talking about ironwork, right? Because I've seen some channels go that route where they kind of do a little this and they dabble in that and they go these other things, and they started off as an ironworking, say a blacksmithing channel, but now they do woodworking, now they do whatever, tanning the hides, now they do basket weaving, now they do all these other kind of things. What is their interest? Which is fair enough, that's the way to go, but it ends up alienating most of the audience, right, that subscribed for the blacksmithing work, and it ends up killing the channel. It really does. And so so that's been a tough balance, because it's like, well, I have mill work, I have sawmill work to do, but I also have video work to do. So which one do I do? When the weather's nice, I need to be doing sawmill work. I need to be doing sawmill work. When the weather gets nasty, then I could be inside the shop on a rainy day and do forge work. But, sometimes when it's most conducive to film, I have a stretch to film, it conflicts with the same thing with my other, outer curricular activities, So there's a lot still stuff that I do on the backside, so.
Keith, just curious, an enameled copper cup would be amazing. Yeah, I've enameled quite a few copper cups. I did not make the cups. I've bought some spun copper cups before and enameled them. And then I've bought some what they call roly-poly copper cups on eBay. I guess they were like a real big popular thing. I think it was like 70s, 80s. So they're very round cups, and then they're solid copper. So yeah, I've actually got a pile of probably 10 of them that have not yet been enameled. But yes, I think I might have a couple on my Etsy store, but I've been putting them locally in Art in the Loft as actually like little succulent pots because you can put little plants in them. They're pretty cute that way. See, he also says, is that Jeep still down from our visit?
Not quite. But yes.
Yeah, he got it back up and running.
I got it back up and running for a short period of time, and then it had some other issues and with transcooler lines, and I had to fix those, and then, yeah, it kind of spiraled. And then I didn't have time to mess with it, and so it sat for a few years. And now, yeah, I got it back up to snuff, but now the brakes are all locking up on it, which, because they've rusted up solid, so I have to work on that, yeah. And Creating with Jack Pine said, good thing I wasn't building my channel. You know, smiley face, you know. Yeah, so it's not that you can't build a variety channel. It's just you have to watch. You take a hit. You take a big dip. You know what I mean? When you start doing other things, just because I don't know what it is about YouTube or about online life. People, I think it's just human nature. We compartmentalize people in our lives, right? We're like, okay, the bank teller is the bank teller, the sheriff's the sheriff, you know what I mean? My doctor's a doctor, the gal at the checkout register is the gal at the checkout register. We kind of compartmentalize how we see people. And so like online, it's even so much more so that where it's like, okay, I go to Christ Center Ironworks, I watch videos on blacksmithing there. That's where I wonder if he's got a new video on blacksmithing. And then you see me out, you know, using my, and I'm fixing my antique Oliver Crawler dozer, and I'm busy working on it, and you're like, wait a second, I don't want to watch dozer videos. What are you doing? I came here to see you forge something, you know, and something about human nature, we just like to just totally get angry at that, and like, you're out of your box, get back in your box. And so some people are able to take and build out variety channels really well. But we've been down the road so long on blacksmithing that I don't think it would go well for us to... like, here's a day in Roy's life. Here's me spending, 45 minutes working on brakes on my Jeep. Yeah. Here's another 30 minutes. Here's 4 hours of me doing sawmill work. Same day. Oh, here's me spending, an hour and a half forging brackets for something I'm building, Again, I don't think it translates as well, Yeah. Yeah. But now, again, people may be interested in each one of those individual things from different content creators, but as soon as, like, Roy does it, wait a second, you're the blacksmith guy. Don't do that. So that's been a little bit of a difficult challenge. It seems like life stuff has, has picked up quite a bit. Like, we go on hikes. I love astral photography. I love hiking. You may not be able to tell it by this lovely manly physique. But I do love hiking. And I do love camping. I love going out in wilder places. And, I got plenty of things I'd love to share about my life. But... not the appropriate place to share them. So
that's what our newsletter's for.
Yeah, that's what our newsletter's for. It's a little taste of the Roy. We should rename it that. Taste of the Roy.
It's a blacksmithery bulletin. Taste of the Roy.
A little taste of the Roy. A little taste of what it tastes like. Dirty. Salty. Slightly grungy. With a nutty aftertone.
He says, I'd still watch. I'm like that. I'm an exception, if you will.
Yeah.
Fly Fisher says, some of us love Jeeps. Yeah, he said his dad said never buy a Jeep.
Ours has been pretty good. We've driven it all the way off the map before and
Had it
back,
for a
so
long
we've had it for a
time.
long time now.
Like a decade.
And it has mostly new parts under the hood, so it's kind of hard for me to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Goofball. Yep.
Christ-centered homesteading. Could be a channel name, yeah. Fly Fisher says, I really like my 97 Jeep Cherokee.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. What it was? CWIS8406 said, dude, just send it. If you're talking about doing live streaming, people are less brand specific, air quotes, for live streams. Yeah, I could always do like a live stream on it, you know. Day in the life live stream. Congrats, you get to watch, you know, me for 3 hours. Plasma cut stuff.
Have a body cam.
Yeah, just have a live
Stream
streaming
it.
body cam, you know, day in
Yeah.
the shop
That would be something.
kind of situation. Here's how I program around this. Here's how I do that. Watch me give it 3 taps and 1 wiggle to get this thing to work right.
Mm-hmm. Wailing on his air
Yeah.
compressor with a hammer.
Yep.
Like, work! Get in there.
Yeah, Keith Bear. It's been good. It has mostly new parts under the hood. Enough said, lol. Animal Creations. I mean, you could. Yeah, see how the sock drawer is organized. Flyfisher said, I'd watch that, Roy.
But see, the 23 of you that are in here right now, you're the ones that care the most, so of course you're
Yeah,
gonna say that, and it's everybody else who's like, meh.
You read that from Creating Jack Pine.
I'm finally finding stability again with a new full-time job and back in my house with repairs for the flood damage from December just finished this week.
Very awesome, Jack. Glad you're finding some footing again.
Oh, so now to replace my water-damaged camera and back to live streaming.
I can't wait. I look forward to that. I enjoy your streams, Jack. I enjoy watching your streams, so. Can't wait till you get back, so. Whispering. If you film it, they will view.
Yeah, sounds about right.
If you film it, they will come.
You stumbled across some sort of live stream the other day. There was like 2,000 people watching, and it was like the most monotonous thing. It's like, why are people watching this?
Yep. Yeah, people watch all sorts of stuff. It's true. It's a fact. People watch all sorts of things. So
yeah,
for sure. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind. I thought about doing that the other day. Just going live on the cell phone, doing like a day, like a live in the shop basically, and just showing a little bit of my day, how I do stuff in the shop. It would still be metal working related, and then maybe showing off the new laser bed and some of the other stuff, and features and things I've been doing. Some work I've been doing. Of course, I just didn't get around to it. I just got too busy with other stuff, so. But, yeah, but that could be pretty good.
well, I think we're about to be at 2 hours. We should probably wrap up and
Yeah,
probably
we should.
have a break.
But anyways, well, I've had an absolute blast tonight. We went way longer than I ever thought we were going to because of the way I was feeling at the beginning. Of course, my voice is not getting any better as we go. My throat's definitely starting to hurt quite a bit. So, so we'll let this stream end this evening. It's been awesome talking to everybody. Be looking out for the next live stream. That'll be in July there. Most likely, I've been wanting to do one for a little bit, so I'm probably going to do like a day in the life live stream of just me in the shop working. It'll be a working stream. It'll be impromptu, so it might be in the evening, might be midday, it'd be a listening kind of stream, who knows. But I felt inspired a couple times, but I knew that this live stream was coming, so I didn't want to like get people off track. Jessica will schedule the next giveaway live stream, and you'll see that on the channel where you can set your reminders and all of that good stuff. But expect probably an impromptu one somewhere between now and the next live stream. And it won't be a giveaway live stream. It'll just be maybe one of these type of things, but from working inside the shop. So, and go from there. But thank you everybody for sticking with us. I'm glad. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Make sure you hug your dads a lot. They need it. And if you can, if they're still with you, you know. Again, I hope you guys have a great Father's Day weekend. You get to grill some burgers and have some good fun and some good forging times. And you all stay cool out there. So God bless each and every last one of you. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye now. If I can find the way to shut this off. Dang this. Big thumb boy. Doot!